Now with the red pill movement, it went crazy, it did his thing, and I feel like now it's kind of starting to die down. And one of the problems that the red pill situation gave was incels. Now incels are basically involuntarily celibacy, blah blah blah. I know, big ass word. Now what the f does that mean? It means niggas is not getting pussy. Okay, that's basically what it means. Let's just be honest. Okay, so we understand that. Now the question is, have you ever heard of the Femcel epidemic? No? Well, today's video is going to inform us on the Femcel epidemic. Now, this is a video straight from Tommy NFG, great content creator, really cool. Anyways, let's check out the video. Let's go into it. You know what I'm saying? Why are women deciding to not date guys? That's basically what it is, you know?
Yes, you can't. I still got more money than you, and you're still a man.
A huge red flag for me. All right. You know what's so crazy? I was gonna say men. Strike one. You're a man. Yeah. You're heterosexual.
This is the same.
This is what we're dealing with. Her red flag is you having a penis, okay, and not being gay. We have reached the pinnacle of society, guys. Like, imagine you go up to this, okay? First of all, no disrespect, many black women that are fucking beautiful, okay? All right, my personal favorite is Gabrielle Union. I said it, okay? Go into it, bro. I think her name's Dochi or Dashi or whatever the fuck, okay? First of all, her music is ass. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say, bro. I listen to Sexy Red. I listen to Glorilla. I listen to Lotto before I listen to this, okay? That is ass, bro. Let's stop pretending like she's good, okay? That's one. Second of all, imagine you go on a first date and off the muscle she asks you, yo, you know, like, are you bi? And then you say, no, I'm a straight man. Boom, red flag. The date just ended. And there's women like that. That's the crazy part.
Woman, by the way, signed by Kendrick Lamar's label. A straight man with a family who also associates with individuals from the hood that are probably 10 times worse men than the average man is friends with. So yeah, y'all, today we're here to talk about the topic of quote-unquote
not the mellow.
And the definition is, well, yeah, female incel. Don't think I gotta define that one. But I personally feel like we gotta distinguish it differently. Usually when a man is defined as a quote-unquote incel, it's because he literally can't pull and takes it out on women because of it. You could look like the former queen as a woman, my and there's a hornball dude out there who would lay pipe. For femcels, it's more of their hatred for men that stops them from even trying to pursue a relationship. And they think since every man is terrible, they shouldn't put themselves out in the playing field. Now, let's get two obvious things out in the beginning. Yes, I know not all women are femcels. And yes, there are bad, terrible men out there who should be condemned. But it won't matter to these femcels if I say something like that anyways. They'll probably just take a screenshot of the thumbnail without even watching it, post it on Twitter with a caption saying, I'm not watching this, and proceed to say I'm a terrible woman-hating man without even knowing me or my content, even though I've condemned these type of men multiple times. I promise y'all that exact situation will happen. I'm playing chess, alright? I know the game. I want to say this epidemic of femcels really started in 2020 when a trend known as, and I'm not even joking, this was the actual name for the trend, hashtag all men was started.
Crazy.
It started on TikTok and Twitter back in 2020, and women would post the hashtag in their captions for anything. Could be just for fun, could be something actually criticizing a man for. It was thrown around willy-nilly and was used as a word sometimes when they had nothing to say. Like, a girl could be proven wrong on something, then when she had nothing else to say, she would reply with hashtag KAM or men. There would be long comment threads of a bunch of women saying it, and I honestly think this was one of the things that started lighting the gender wars on fire. Pre-2020, gender wars were not even close to as big as post-2020. Because after this, you started to see the podcasters come out and make a whole genre out of gender wars.
Well, this is all I'm gonna say, okay? The gender wars, okay? I think that, okay, and I know people are gonna dislike this opinion, okay? So I'm gonna say it. I think they're not bad because I do think a lot of men were not understanding their value, okay? A lot of dudes were out here simping, okay? If you think I don't remember the many motherfuckers that bought that Belle Delphine or whatever the name is, bathwater, you're mistaken, okay? There were dudes like that, okay? There were guys deciding to have sex with their pillows before even talking to a woman, okay? So some of this is required. You should go out there as a guy, okay, and be able to talk to women being confident in yourself. How do you achieve that confidence? By working out, getting your bread up, and having a better personality. That's the truth, bro. Like, you gotta come out your shell. So this is where I sometimes disagree with commentary channels, okay? Have some of these podcasts take it way too far? Yes, okay? Yes, 100%, okay? But do they have points and reasons why people follow them? Yes, okay? It's not like we can just ignore it, okay? Like, that's just not how it goes. Now, on the women's side, I think in this day and age, there's not damn near nothing that I can think of where women are being ostracized or like attacked where a man wouldn't take their side, okay? Now, listen to that whole thing before y'all go crazy on me, okay? Just saying, but let's continue.
The moment this started happening is when I knew it was getting out of hand. And it made it worse that TikTok wasn't really doing anything about it at first. Like, I understand Twitter or Warzone will never have peace, but you would think TikTok would be on it to ban something like this. Now it's completely banned and you can't use that phrase. But I guarantee if dudes tried to start a hashtag KAW or all women trend on there, it would have been packed in a day, and every account associated with it would be banned and doxxed. Their excuse for this trend at the time was that they were trying to make the message sound drastic and they obviously didn't mean all men. And if you were a man that found a problem with it, then you were probably one of the type of men they were talking about. This excuse to me is absolutely stupid as because what average man is gonna want to have a reasonable debate about, I don't know, gender norms or something with you when in the statement of your movement it literally says to put an end to them? And to me, this movement was hypocritical because you know damn well if men started a KAW trend and try to be like it's not all women, obviously only the bad manipulative criminal ones, they would get thrown at them, rightfully so. Or imagine we use this for something like race, even a worse example. Hashtag all black people rob, man. Let's get the movement trending. Bro, what'd you say? Nah.
I mean, you know, black people.
Like, obviously not all of y'all, only the ones that actually do it. Why are you even getting offended? You're trying to rob me, that must be wrong. This trend was probably one of the most extreme examples that actually became a thing on the internet. I don't think we'll see something like it ever again. Like, this was really pushing it. Instead, now they'll just put something like hashtag all men are trash, which I can at least take that. At least in the message name, it's not advocating for the annihilation of men. A lot of this man-hating rhetoric, I guess we could call it, comes from one main source I notice a lot of times: female celebrities. When anybody's favorite celebrity says something outlandish, they're usually more hesitant to condemn it and more likely to agree. And no, I'm not talking about music and lyrics, like Megan Thee Stallion saying something like all these cheaters or something, because at that point we could pick on every male artist that says something about women, you know. I could care less about lyrics. I'm talking about more of the statements they make. I'm sure y'all know about the whole Biba Doobie crash out thing by now. Everybody talked about this, might be top 5 stupidest things I've seen any celebrity ever get mad at, but the casual way she just threw out her man-hating to her audience was so funny to me.
And you're still a man. I know men are mad at me because I probably get more girls than them and I'm not even gay.
It's mostly men. Like, call me sexist, but I don't think a girl would be like, I was micing off to that Doobie video. I was micing off to that.
This shows to me she knew she wasn't gonna really get any crazy repercussions by saying it. Like, they wouldn't cancel her shows over it. And stuff like this makes me upset because if it was the other way and a famous male singer said something like you're still a woman, he's like 100 times more likely to face some type of repercussion. A lot more of the time, it's more accepted in society for a female celebrity to say.
Bro, I never heard of this woman in my life, bro. In my life. Never once have I heard no dude ever tell me, yo, play that yabba dabba doo. I've never heard of this. My girl maybe knows. My girl maybe knows about her. I have no idea who the she is, bro. Okay, to me, she's what I am to her. A nobody, bro. Like, don't know nothing about her, bro.
Something on men. And I don't know if some of these female celebrities don't think this through before saying things like that, but they do also have male fans. Like, you don't think a couple of your male fans would see something like that and not want to associate with you anymore? No. Even if a majority of their fans are women, it's just a dumb thing to do to cut off a good portion of your fans. Like, for me, even though my viewership is about 90% women and 10% men, don't fact check that, I would never insult my male fans because that's mean to them. Okay, but on the real though, I couldn't even imagine myself saying something like all women are trash or I hate all women, because to me that's disrespectful to all the hardworking women in my life that have helped me and just out there in general. I don't know, I think I'm just thinking too logically. Okay, let me know if I should start saying it, y'all. Billie Eilish was also getting slandered a couple of years ago for this stuff because she would come out saying things about men that were pretty stupid. Like, there was this one time she said men don't get body shamed because girls are nice.
Bro, I remember this shit, bro. I went from being skinny to being chubby, okay? I'm getting the weight down now. But, bro, this is a fucking lie, bro. I see my friends get roasted, okay? You know that meme when they're like, oh, the worst thing a girl can say is no? You're wrong, bro. Because when you're ugly and fat, the jokes are rolling, literally, okay? Literally. Women be talking about dad bod, and then they be talking about they look like Channing Tatum. Okay, that's not a dad bod. I'm sorry. I know you think it's a dad bod. That's not a dad bod. A dad bod is you having damn near a belly, okay? We talking about a beer gut, okay? That's a dad bod. They be talking about, oh, he got a dad bod. Like, bro, damn near got a six-pack. Bro, dudes get body shamed like a motherfucker. Bro, we roast on a daily basis, okay? My teeth, bro, they used to roast the out of me about my teeth, okay? Still do. They would tell me, yo, a train track is going in your teeth. Damn, the railroads are coming off. Damn, your teeth are worse than the roads in Puerto Rico. Like, it was like insane, bro. Insane. So when I heard that she was talking about if you're muscular, cool. If you're not cool, no. If you're a real thin, cool, no. I seen girls that weigh 300 pounds can still be out here getting motherfuckers, bro. A girl can get any, and I'll say this, any girl, this goes to all the men, any girl that you're talking to, bro, I promise you on everything that I love, no matter what she look like, she has somebody on her phone that would 100% do it, okay? I don't care what nobody say, bro. Nobody
ever says a thing about men's bodies. If you're muscular, cool. If you're not, cool. If you're real thin, cool. If you have a dad bod, cool. If you're pudgy, love it. Everybody's happy with it. You know why? Because girls are nice. They don't give a because we see people for who they are. Coming from a man that was on the pudgier side, I can let y'all know right now this is not remotely close to true. You know how anytime they get in an argument with their girl over something, the first thing she's saying is something about his body. He can't get it. He's, dare I say it, fat. She was getting sauteed over this take. I think Billy realized though, saying stuff like this isn't good for PR, so she stopped saying it. I haven't seen her saying something like this in a while, which is good because what does saying stuff like that do other than alienate your male fan base and future fans? The thing a lot of femcels don't realize too is they quite literally breed the men they hate. In modern times, the average way a dude is becoming an incel. Wow, I can't believe I'm teaching incel like an actual incel. I'm not talking about the word where they just throw it on any man. Is he'll see something extreme like the hashtag all men trend. Already if he feels isolated in his life, he gets even more mad over how he's getting hated as a man for no reason, then tries to find comfort in someone who accepts him, which is a lot of times the Andrew Tates and Fresh and Fits, and ends up with some radical ideology that's just crazy. It's like they're throwing coal on a fire and asking why the blaze keeps going. Now of course the opposite happens too with these incels, but I think with one you're able to go way more rampant with it before having anything happen. I mean, look at someone like Andrew Tate, for example. There was a certain point he got banned everywhere and got repercussions for his comments. The only social media he had left was Hustlers University. And I see a lot more men condemning people like Andrew Tate than the opposite way. Like, none of my homies in real life were riding him and actually followed the Tate way. They thought the memes were funny at first, but after he fell off, no one really cared. Something that happened recently, which actually kind of sparked me up on even making this video, is something that Doechii said. If you don't know Doechii, she's been having a breakthrough as a female rapper in the past year. She's been having a bunch of viral songs and trends on TikTok. And like I said at the start of this video, she signed to Kendrick Lamar's. She never really got in controversy until that clip I played at the start. And I was kind of disappointed when I saw the clip, because there's certain people that you don't expect to say dumb stuff like that. Like if it was Cardi B or something, I would say expect it. But off of what I've seen from Doechii and her creativity and her craft, I wouldn't expect her to say something like that. And some people might be like, oh my god, Tommy, you're really offended over that? I could give less of a about the actual comment. If I made a video every time on all the dumb comments like the ones Doechii and Billie Eilish made and were made by female celebrities, this channel would have like over 1,000 videos. To me, it's more of the precedent it sets and trying to make it a casual thing. I think a good example right now is how Elon Musk is getting protested for all his bullshit, and that people are boycotting Tesla and not buying them because people want to make it known that they don't accept it.
Thank you all very much. I love Tesla.
Hey,
A lot
bro.
of times too, just like in the Dochi video, they try to specify it as much as possible, like saying straight man, because you know they don't want to be offensive and be called the big H phobic. That would be terrible for their PR, and you know only straight men do bad things. Acting like there ain't any terrible gay men out there. Look at Diddy. Anyways, wrapping it up, I do think we're getting better as a society of ignoring these type of people and also calling out when someone says something stupid like this. For the Dochi video, for example, I was just checking different TikToks trying to figure out what was going on about this. And I saw a lot of women saying what she said was pretty dumb. Like, the birth rates are already at their peak declining. Do we need to be having any more gender arguments and on the other gender just because? Like, let's just leave that in 2022, dude. You gain nothing from it other than more division and more fighting.
Nah, look, man, this is what I'm gonna say. W video by Tommy. Closing statements, bro. To be honest, I think a lot of this was needed for it to explode. I think there was a lot of frustrations on both sides, you know what I'm saying? From the men's perspective, they felt like, I mean, to be honest, bro, it was like you was hated just because you had a bro, like, honestly and truthfully. Like, I remember checking the internet, but that's the problem right there, right? Like, in real life, you don't see the you see online, bro. That's what when I finally, like, put my phone down, I started focusing more on not being on social media and actually just talking to people. When you talk to people, everybody's just the average Joe. Like, they don't think this crazy shit. They don't act like this crazy people, bro. Like, it's shit that you just see on the internet, bro. Like, these women out here hating on dudes just for being dudes, unless they're chameleons and they just hide it. You don't see that in full display, bro. You don't see it. But I do think we have a huge problem with simping, bro. And simping is cool maybe when you're 12. It's not cool when you're 32.